Many times it is difficult to understand what we don't see at first glance. We are so close, but our attention is focused on a chaotic world that does not allow us to appreciate the valuable factors for our development. This is what happens with everything we don't see and gives life to everything we do see.
The textile industry is a significant sector in Mexico, not only in the construction of identity, but also in terms of economical factors such as exportation and job creation. Part of its importance comes from the work of the indigenous people that generate highly valuable textile craft techniques.
Throughout our evolution as designers, we have observed that the biggest problems in our industry are
the lack of dignity and integration of craft work, the scarcity of support for the textile tradition in techniques, processes, and products, the effects caused by the pandemic, the constant loss of ancient techniques and traditions, and the difficulty of integrating craftsmanship into current markets. These are the reasons why our project is based on the United Nations Sustainable Goal number 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities.
Our central objective is to create a value proposition that manages to give a position to the Zapotec and Mazahuas artisanal techniques that promotes the growth of the textile tradition in Mexico.
We are inspired by highlighting what is unseen, natural species such as fungi and microorganisms that live in the bark of trees, fundamental species for the vitality and development of forests.
We seek to create a synergy between Mexican tradition and textile design for the development of Mexicans. In this way, we can give a voice to the artisans, the techniques, the raw materials, and the communities that are a part of our identity.
We decided to collaborate with a family of artisans from the Mazahua community in the state of Mexico, who were in charge of making traditional pleats and embroidery. At the same time, we used cotton textiles from the Zapotec community of Oaxaca. Said cotton is cultivated, produced, dyed, and spun under a circular process by the indigenous families of the community.
We fuse handmade techniques with eco-printing on natural fabrics made of linen fiber. We use silhouettes that accentuate the waist and generate pleated volumes, both characteristic of a typical Mazahua costume. For our color palette, we decided to refer to the colors that we find in nature, and that in turn gave us colors representative of the natural dyes of the Zapotec community.
Our biggest challenge was to comprehend the communities in an integrated way to collaborate, using tradition with the present while respecting their culture. We seek to convey the story behind each garment that we create with techniques that highlight the beauty of woman and the strength of the Mexican textile tradition.
As designers, we understand the need to restructure our creative and production process, understanding the importance of giving value and dignity when creative and responsible collaboration. We reinforce our work ethic by being aware of our social and natural environment.